Let's just do one more reading here. Page 133 in the Middle-Length Treatise on Stage to Path to Enlightenment. The excellent qualities of the Buddha. This has 4 points. The excellent qualities of the Buddha's body, speech, mind, and exalted activities. The excellent qualities of the Buddha's body, recollecting the signs and marks of a Buddha, praising analogies. Upamastava says, your body is adorned with this sign, so beautiful nectar for the eyes, like a cloudless sky in autumn ornamented with clusters of stars. O sage endowed with the color of gold, so beautiful dressed in monastic robes, like a golden mountain top wrapped in clouds at dusk or dawn. Protector, the sphere of your face's splendor, although unadorned by jewelry, is beyond that of the full moon in a vast and cloudless sky. If the lotus of your mouth and the lotus in bloom in the sun and are beheld by a bee, the bee will have its doubts about the lotus. Your face, endowed with the color of gold, is beautified further with your pure white teeth, like immaculate autumn moonbeams filtering between golden mountains. Venerable One, your right hand embellished with the mark of the wheel, gives breath to the people terrified by cyclic of samsaric existence. O sage, as you walk, your feet leave designs on the earth, like resplendent lotuses. Could Padmini be lovelier? You should recollect in accordance with these verses. The excellent qualities of the Buddha's speech. Contemplate the marvelous way in which, when many people ask different questions at the same time, the Buddha apprehends them in a single moment of intelligent awareness and answers them in all with one utterance, which they understand in their respective languages. The Satyaka chapter says, thus, if all beings simultaneously ask many questions in their specific languages, his mind comprehends them in a single moment, and answers them all with one melodious statement. In this way, he who guides the world knowingly teaches with his melodious voice. He contemplates, turns the wheel of Dharma that puts an end to the suffering of gods and men. Reflect among the line of these verses. The excellent qualities of Buddha's mind. This has 2 points. The excellent qualities of his exalted knowing, and the excellent qualities of his loving kindness. The excellent qualities of his exalted knowing. Since all objects of knowledge, ultimately and conventional, are engaged by sages and super exalted knowing, like a mirabelle fruit placed in the palm of his hand, the sage exalted knowing covers all objective knowledge. However, others' limited knowing cannot cover the vast extent of objects to be known. Regarding this praise of one worth of praise, Varnahavarnistotra says, only your wisdom encompasses all objects of knowledge. For everyone else apart from you, some objects are yet to be known. Yet, Blessed One, all phenomena throughout time, in every aspect and place of orange are objects of experience of your mind. Like a mirabelle fruit in the palm of your hand, as regards phenomena static or mobile, single or various, each distinct individual, your mind is unobstructed from none of them, like the wind moving across the sky. Reflect in accordance with these words the excellent quality of his loving kindness. Sentient beings are bound by their afflictions and without any control. Likewise, the Buddha is bound by great compassion without control, because great compassion continually arises in him when he perceives suffering sentient beings. Praise in 150 verse says, every one of these sentient beings is equally bound by the afflictions. You have long been bound by compassion to release them from their afflictions. You should I first prostrate to you, or that which causes you to stay in samsara so long, aware of its faults to great compassion? The Satyaka chapter also says, when he observes all beings with his mind, constantly obscured by the darkness of ignorance, locked up in the prison of secret existence, great compassion is born, and the holy sage recollects his loving kindness in accordance with these statements. The excellent qualities of the Buddha's exalted activities. He benefits all sentient beings through both the spontaneous and the uninterrupted exalted activities of his body, speech, and mind. Insofar as the disciple is fit to far guidance, it's impossible for the sage not to give that trainee with what is excellent and pull him or her out of trouble. Thus it states that through his actions he definitely does everything that is necessary. Potova said this. If you reflect on the Buddha's qualities again and again, your conviction strengthens and your mind stream becomes purer, which gives rise to the more blessings. When you have gained certain knowledge about these, you will go for refuge from the depths of your heart. Then if you merely train in the precepts, whatever you do will become a praxis of the Buddha Dharma. We do not value the Buddha's exalted knowing even as much as we value an accurate fortune teller. If an accurate fortune teller tells you, I know there will be no bad luck for you in this year, you walk away happy and comfortable. If he says this year there will be great misfortune, do this, don't do that, you will try hard to accomplish it, and if you not accomplish it, you will think, I did not accomplish what she told me to do, and your mind will be anxious. If the Buddha says, do this and that, accomplish this and that, do you take it on? If you do not accomplish it, does your mind become anxious? To claim the teachings say that, but owing to present circumstances, I cannot do it right now, so I must do this instead. To ignore the Buddha's advice and proceed on this basis of your own discernment. Just as Potova says here, if we turn our mind inward and examine carefully, we will recognize that it's true that our normal attitude, one of trusting others' mere words, one of being content without discernment, is nothing but delusion. Therefore, think about the Buddha's excellent qualities again and again and try to gain as much certainty as possible. Once it develops, you will have arrived at the main point of going for refuge. For a similar certainty will arise concerning the Dharma received from him and from the Sangha of those who accomplish the Dharma. There is no way that going for refuge will tame the mind, let alone other paths will occur without it. That's it, just a small reading, page 138, the Middle-Length Treatise on the stage of Path to Enlightenment.